Hello everyone and welcome to Keen Ear, and this is the first collection update video I've managed to make now in, who knows, about 2,500 years or something like that. And yeah, I managed to get hold of some vinyl yesterday, arrived. I got it online, but I didn't pick her up on eBay. I got it from a record shop, a local record shop called Dig Vinyl, which is in Liverpool. And yeah, I had to pay for delivery, which was a bit of a pain in the neck because it's only a couple of miles away. But you can't travel these days for anything unless it's essential. I think the only way I can get into Liverpool city centre is if I have a medical appointment or something like that, which is kind of crazy, really, because if you think about it, how can vinyl not be essential, really? It's definitely essential. It's a very important thing. But, it's understandable, right? You don't want people travelling around, with this pandemic's been going on for a year. It would be nice to see it end eventually, maybe, in my lifetime. So anyway, let's take a look at some records I picked up online on Dig Vinyl's, online website. And it's George Harrison records, and these are pretty minty George Harrison records I've managed to find. The first one is this. It's the Concert for Bangladesh. A live album, and I did make a video recently where I was talking about George Harrison, that I wanted to get a hold of some of his records to make I wanted to amass them, for the sake of owning them and listening to them and that sort of thing, but I did want to do it as well for to make a ranking video of solo Beatles albums, but I don't think I'll be including this because it is a live album and it does have other artists as well as, it's not like it's George Harrison throughout. It's got Bob Dylan and, for instance, and that sort of thing. So yeah, it's got really nice shapes, an original press, I believe, from the early 70s. It's complete. It's got the booklet, and I didn't realise how much of a big booklet this thing is. It really is a nice release. I haven't really looked at it much yet because I only got it yesterday. Yesterday morning it arrived. And it wasn't too expensive. It was kind of like, it was actually a bit cheaper than eBay, and the copies they had on eBay didn't seem as good as this. This is almost mint, it's complete. The only thing it's got against it, which is a very minor thing as far as I'm concerned, it's got one of the owners, probably the original owners, written in pen, their initials on quite a lot, pretty much everything on the box, on the records, on the inner sleeves and things. But they're all here, and they're all in great shape. It's barely been played, this thing. And I put the records in these kind of tatty sleeves that I've got. I could do with getting some more, but lockdown, I haven't had a chance to get them. There's the label. It's a 3-record set, and yeah, the records are pretty much mint. It's astounding, really. There's not a single mark on any of them. This is kind of, besides the writing on the labels and things, the biro marks. This is a mint set, really. It's fantastic condition. For a record that's nearly 50 years old. It's crazy. So yeah, glad I got hold of this finally, and I'll get some nice inner sleeves for it and give her a good listen to again. But yeah, happy with that. And another thing I picked up, again, George Harrison. This is something I can include in the ranking video when I finally do get around to making it. And I got hold of this, another minty copy of a Harrison record. It's a Cloud 9, and yes, as you can see, maybe it's still in shrink. Still got the price sticker on it, and yeah, this record's as old as me. So yeah, it's nice to get something that's as decades old in such great shape, still in shrink. It's complete. It's got the inner sleeve. And this wasn't a particularly high up on the list album to get for me personally, because it is 80s stuff, and 80s stuff just generally doesn't interest me a great deal. There's other Harrison records I wanted, but I needed to spend so much to get delivery, to get a discount code and things like that. I wanted a discount, of course, and I had to spend a few extra quid to get it. So I thought, what, just get this. They've got a copy of it, and it's in great shape. I doubt I'll be able to get a better one than this, still in shrink. And I haven't played it yet, but it looks to be an absolute minter, really. I think the only way you could get a better one if it is unopened and that sort of thing. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. So I picked up a couple of George records to add to the collection, and yeah, I'm working my way through them. I've just got like 4 more to pick up. I don't know how many. I don't know whether I'm going to buy absolutely all of them. You know, that wasn't the plan to get every single George Harrison record and every single solo Beatles album, but I just want to kind of pick up a few more really. And yeah, it was a good opportunity to finally do it, and because the condition of them was so good and the price wasn't too bad. They went cheap, but they weren't too bad. So I thought, what the hell? Let's finally get them. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Only a couple of releases I got, but I'm very happy with them. And I was listening to you know, the live album, you know, Concert for Bangladesh, and listening to Bob Dylan. You know, I don't really listen to much Bob Dylan. He's really damn good in that, and that, you know, he's kind of a show stealer almost. And yeah, it's kind of given me a temptation to kind of get into Dylan, which is something I've never really done before. I've kind of ignored the guy my entire life pretty much. So yeah, I might get into some Bob Dylan records. So, you know, this is how these things grow. Of course, you know, you get into one record and then you get into more, and it kind of spirals out of control, and you end up with 10 million records that you've got no time to listen to. So thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, I'll come up with another collection update video one day, someday soon, when I manage to finally get into a record shop maybe, or a record fair, you know, whenever that may be. So keep safe, stay away from everybody, because everyone's got to kill a virus, of course, and they're going to kill you. And yeah, which is something I've always known. I've always tried to keep away from people in general, but now I've reinforced my idea that, you know, stay away from people. You know, people are bad news, really. So anyway, thanks for watching, and goodbye.